team leader syndrome, Mr. Reyes! I believe this is going to be the first time that I'm going to be speaking in front of you all here in Sante, Philippines. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Magandang gabi po. So, kamusta kayo? So, first of all, before I start, I'd like to thank Miss Bing Kalinawan for personally inviting me here tonight to share my inputs, to share my story to all of you. And for all of you who do not know, a big portion of my decision, why I decided to join Sante Barley International is because of Miss Bing. Miss Bing, thank you so much. And also, I'd like to recognize the presence of one of our board of directors here for tonight, Mr. Paul Kaluag, sir. Thank you for joining us. Alright. So, since this is the first time that I'm going to be sharing in front of all of you, I have so many things that I would like to share. But I don't want to take too much of your time, so I decided to just write some of the bullets that I would like to share. Would that be okay?
Yes!
Okay, Kodigo?
Yes!
Okay lang ba? So, first of all, if the teachings that I'm going to be sharing for you tonight is in conflict with your mentors, my suggestion would always be is to go back to your mentors. Tama po ba?
Yes!
Okay, so, first question. Do we have first-timers inside the room?
Yes!
Do we have first-timers? Okay. Welcome and good evening to Sunday. Do we have employees inside the room?
Yes!
Are there employees inside this room?
Yes!
So for all the employees inside this room, I'd like to ask you this question. Okay? If tonight, you will be receiving about 25 million pesos, 50 million pesos, 10 million pesos cold cash right in front of you. 50 million pesos, you will be receiving it tonight, cold cash. Will you still be going to work tomorrow?
Yes!
Sa mga empleyado, kung ikaw ay makakatanggap ngayong gabi ng 50 million pesos, ikaw ba ay papasok ba sa trabaho bukas?
Yes!
Ano ulit?
Yes!
Ano ulit?
Yes! Force resign na.
Force resign. Would you like to know what that means? That means you don't love your job. That means you don't want what you're doing, but you don't have any choice. Right or wrong? Because if I'm gonna ask LeBron James, if I'm gonna ask Kobe Bryant, if I'm gonna ask Michael Jordan, if I'm gonna give him a big amount of money, let's say millions amount of money in dollars, do you think they would still play basketball the next day?
Yes!
Of course, why? Why? Because they love what they do. And that's the first thing that I would like to share to you tonight. Okay? The reason why I am here in this kind of industry is because I love what I do. Even if tonight, somebody would offer me to give me big amounts of money and tells me, tigil mo na yan. Ito na malaking pera. Kuha mo na lahat ng gusto mo. Hindi pa rin ako titigil. Kasi, I have already, made the decision long time ago. This is the thing that I'd love to do. Ito yung bagay na gustong-gusto kong gawin. So, for all the distributors who are here tonight, do you love what you do?
Yes!
Really?
Yes!
How much do you love what you do? Gaano mo mahal yung ginagawa mo? So, to continue with what I'm sharing, I've been in the industry for the past 20 years. I started in the industry at the age of 23, and right now, hindi ko nahihiya, no? I'm already
43.
20 years in the industry. Just to share to you what happened to me, I've been with a total of 5 companies. And in all of those 5 companies, I always end up being the top earner. I always have the biggest organization under my team in the entire company. So I was very fortunate and lucky enough that I was so blessed in this kind of industry. 5 companies, top 1. Do you think it's chamba?
No.
Do you think chamba?
No.
Or there's a proven system? Proven system that is working, doable, and tested already, right?
Yes.
So that is also the same kind of system that I am applying now in the international market. Now, when I decided to go to Dubai to do Sante, nobody forced me. Nobody told me na gawin mo to. Punta ka dun. Simulan mo. Wala. It was my own personal decision. Because for the longest time in my last company, I've been there for 8 years. I've created 38 millionaires and 8 multi-millionaires in that company. The owner, I was fortunate enough to be trained by 2 gentlemen in that company who has been into 43 different countries, handling not Filipinos, but 43 different nationalities. Can you imagine that? Na-imagine niyo po ba?
Yes.
Okay. So, ang nakuha nila, itong 3 taong to, hindi Pilipino. Ang nakuha nila, ibang lahi. Hindi sila kilala sa Pilipinas. 10% lang ng market nila ang Pilipinas. 90% ng market nila sa ibang bansa, ibang lahi. So, every time my coach in that company would speak in front, he would always ask this question. Can you imagine yourself standing in front, addressing your generals in different parts of the world? So for the past 8 years, I kept on listening to that question and na-absorb ko siya ng gusto. Okay? Now when the opportunity came, when the opportunity came with Sante opening up an office in UAE, I said, I have to give it a try. I have to give it a shot. So nobody forced me to go there. It was my own personal decision. Do you think I'm excited?
Yes.
Do you think I was excited at that time?
Yes.
15 months ago?
Yes.
Yes, I was so excited. I was so excited because finally, I would be able to fulfill all of my dreams of becoming a global leader. But would you like to know what happened?
Yes.
When I came there on my first week, I was so excited. And guess what? The excitement only lasted for about 2 weeks. The excitement level lasted for only about 2 weeks. After my first month, I was beginning to realize the different kinds of challenges. Would you like to know what was my first challenge?
Yes.
Would you like to know what was my first challenge?
Yes.
The challenge of the emotional struggle of being away from my family. Are there OFWs inside this room?
Yes.
Yes, sir? Na-experience mo yan? During the first, second, third, fourth month, homesick? Yes. Believe me, naranasan ko dyan na tears would fall down in my eyes, duduha ka, hindi mo alam bakit. Right? And after 1 month in Dubai, I need to go out on an exit because I only had a visit visa. So I need to go out of Dubai and book a ticket, fly to Oman. But when you go there, you're not treated as a tourist. You are treated as a refugee. Mahirap. So why am I saying all of these things? The thing that you're seeing right now is the success story.
Yes.
Right? But behind that success story was a lot of challenges. There's a lot of challenges behind that. And hindi siya madali. And I'm gonna tell you this, kung hindi ko mahal yung ginagawa ko, kung hindi ko gusto yung pagpunta doon, kung hindi ko yung pangarap, baka sumuko ako. Kasi hindi ganon kadali. I was lucky enough to have a sister there, who works there for 11 years. For 8 months, I was sleeping in her sofa. I had a very comfortable life back here, but there, doon ko natutunan yung to do the laundry, wash the dishes, to cook on my own. Okay, don't have any license there, so I need to learn how to ride the bus, took the metro, waiting in the bus stop with sandstorm. So it was so challenging. Sobrang hirap. Pero ang pinag-uusapan kasi is
Pangarap.
there were times that I wanted to go home. After 1 month, I went back to Dubai on the 3 months visit visa. And then 4 months, okay, I was there having challenges inside my mind. Should I stay or should I go home? Because nobody's listening to me there. Because I'm a nobody. Hindi nila ako kilala doon. Wala akong track record doon. Unlike here in the Philippines, somehow for the past 20 years, I've made the mark in the industry. But there, I'm a nobody. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. So, I've been doing the business, okay, for 4 months. And then my wife would every now and then tell me, you don't deserve that kind of life. You better go home and let's start doing the business here in the Philippines na lang. Okay? But every time she would tell me that, no. I would always say no. Okay? Wala akong sinimulan na hindi ko tinapos. Lahat ng sinimulan ko, tinapos ko. Okay? So I would always say no. But there was one time na parang gusto ko na mag-yes. Kaya lang, alam mo pala, ang isa palang OFW, pagka pala nandun ka na ng 4 na buwan, sasabihin mo na sa sarili mo pagkatapos ng 4 na buwan, uuwi ako ng Pilipinas. Tapos pag uwi ko ng Pilipinas, tatanungin ako ng mga kababayan ko, ano nangyari sa'yo? Ano yung sasagot ko? Wala. Ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ako papayag. Nandito na ako, laban na to. So, all in na. Tama ba? In other words, I decided, okay, that if I'm gonna do this all out. So that's my second advice to you. If you're planning to do this business, if you're planning to join this business, if you're not yet into this kind of business, and if you are intending to do this business, you cannot be successful in this kind of business if you'll be doing it half-hearted. Hindi pwede yung subok-subok lang. Hindi pwede yung try-try lang. Kailangan all out. So for all the distributors who are here tonight, all out ka ba?
Yes.
Yes.
Ay, nako. All out ka ba?
Yes.
Itodo mo. Now, when I was there, it took me, I would say, 20 years for this preparation, for me to be able to do my mission there in Dubai. It's not easy facing a foreigner. It's not easy when you're in front of an Egyptian, 6 feet tall, wearing a suit, white guy, and you're a Filipino. I'm telling you, there's discrimination.
Yes.
Tama mali?
Yes.
There will be discrimination. And Egyptians, their personalities are so strong. Napaka-strong ng personality nila. So, here's my tip to you. Okay? If you're planning to go on an international stint with this kind of business, here's my tip to you. Okay? In all the industries, not just networking, okay, who gets paid the most? Amateurs or professionals?
Professionals.
Amateurs or professionals? In
Professionals.
basketball, who gets paid the most? Amateurs or professionals?
Professionals.
Now, as a networker, how would you like to be called?
Professionals.
An amateur networker or a professional networker?
Professionals.
Do you think a businessman, an Egyptian guy, would join my business if he will find me someone as amateur? No? So, ano yung second tip ko sa inyo? You need to continuously develop yourself.
Yes.
You need to continuously learn the business You need to continuously love what you're doing and do it seriously. Hello?
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
So,
Serious.
okay. Another tip. Okay. I am loyal. I never transferred. It's just that all the companies that I have been with in the past closed down. If they are still open right now, then I will be still there. Wala po akong kumpanyang inalisan. Lahat po ng kumpanyang sinalihan ko, naging loyal ako. It's just that, nagsara sila. Paano ko mag-stay doon kung sarado na? Tama? So, when I decided to join Sante from day one, when I said yes to Sante, that's it. That's why in World Trade Center, I challenged the CEO. I told him, in front of all the people in World Trade Center, I told him, I was holding the microphone, and I told him, just keep this company alive, and I will be with you forever.
Wow.
You wanna know why?
Yes.
That's one of my frustrations. I have been in the business for 20 years now. I have been a top earner in different companies, but my frustration is all of those companies died down. Pero hindi ako pwedeng sumuko. Why? Because the first multi-level marketing company started in 1959.
Yes.
Would you like to know what company that is? Yes. Okay. Amway started in 1959. Now, can you imagine if you were the first person to join Amway and you did it seriously? Huh? Baka right now you're not in this world, you're gone already, but your family is still making a profit out of what you've worked in Amway.
Wow. Yes.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay. So, just stay focused, be loyal to your company. Are you loyal to are you loyal to Sunday?
Yes.
Wala akong sabi, ha? Can I share to you why I decided to join Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, but before that, for all of you people who have been invited in this kind of industry for the very first time, my question is, would you like to make money?
Yes.
I'm not convinced. Would you like to make money?
Yes.
In terms of making money, how much money would you like to acquire? Small amounts of income, big amounts of income?
Yeah.
Of course, big amounts of income. Yes, money is not everything, but do we need money to survive?
Yes.
Do we need money to live?
Yes.
Do we need money to buy food?
Yes.
Education of our children?
Yes.
And do the things that we'd like to do with our family to be happy?
Yes.
Okay, so we need money.
Yes.
So if we're gonna make money, we'd rather make money in the big amounts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now in this world, there are only two ways to make money. Number one, to get a job, become an employee. That's the first option. Right? The second option is to engage yourself into business. There's no other way. Employment, business. Dalawa lang sa buong mundo. Huwag na natin isama yung kidnapping, prostitution, drugs, bank robbery. Huwag na. Dalawa lang naman eh. It's either you become an employee or you engage yourself into doing business. Now, tell me, among these two options, okay, saan ka mas kikita ng malaki? Employment, business?
Business.
Saan? Employment, business?
Business.
See? Kayo nang sumagot eh. Now, this is one kind of business that has no risk. Can you imagine, what is 16,000 pesos for the builder's pack? Am I right? 16 ba dito?
Yes.
Okay. How much is 16,000 pesos for a builder's pack? What's in it for you? 19,000 worth of products, tama ba?
Yes.
Tama ba? It's not even a price of a cell phone. You cannot even compare it to an iPhone. Tama ba? ba?
Yes.
Now, what is 16,000 pesos? If what we're talking about here is your future.
True.
Talk about business. Talk about business. What kind of business can you actually start with the investment of 16,000 pesos? Not even a sari-sari store. Diba? Oh, in Dubai, for the business permit alone, it would already cost you 30,000 dirhams for the business license pala. So you see, okay, by the way, I have never been an employee all my life. I have always been into business. My family is into the textile industry. So at a very young age, I was introduced to business, into doing business. I have 2 sons. They're here right now, Josh and Jason. Josh is 20, Jason is 18. They have their own business right now and they put it up on their own. Did not ask any capital from me. So, since I was into business all my life, there are so many businesses that my family and I have been to in the past. Textile industry. Me and my wife decided to put up a restaurant, a franchise of a Pearl Shake, a mineral water station, toys industry. I went into the catering business. I was a concessionaire in different call centers in Metro Manila. But this is very ironic. Among all of the businesses that I've been with in the past, this kind of business, networking business, I was also a negative before. Okay? In all the businesses that I've been with in the past, this is the kind of business in which I invested the lowest amount of capital.
Yes.
Sa lahat ng negosyong pinasok ko, sa networking ako pinaka-namuhunan ng pinaka-maliit. You wanna know what's ironic? In all of the businesses that I have been with in the past, sa networking ako kumita ng pinaka-malaki. First-timers, how much money would you like to earn in Santay on a monthly basis for you to be able to say that this is all worth it? Tatagalogin ko ulit. Magkano ang gusto mong kitain sa loob ng isang buwan dito sa Santay para masabi mo na yung kinikita mo dito ay sulit?
Sagot ka, easy.
Walang maling sagot. Anybody can answer.
Milyon.
Ha? Isang buwan. 10,000? 20?
Milyon.
50? 100? Isang milyon? 1 million naman? I appreciate the courage. I appreciate the courage. Okay, it's up to you really. But the next question would be, no problem if it's 10,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos, 1 million pesos a month. There's no problem with that. You can declare any amount that you would like to declare. But the next question is this. How many hours are you willing to give on a daily basis for you to be able to hit that amount? Walang problema. 1 million ang gusto mong kitain, 10,000 naman ang gusto mong kitain, walang problema. The question is, ilang oras po ang pwede mong ibigay, ang gusto mong ibigay, ang kaya mong ibigay, ang willing mong ibigay, para trabahuhin to, para makuha mo yung amount na yun. At ilang buwan mo siya willing gawin?
Walang tulugan.
Ha?
24 hours.
I know in Santay, there's a tradition not to show any commissions or checks, right? But just for the sake of inspiring you, would you like to know what's the biggest amount of commission that I got in networking? Yes. Would you like to know? Yes. The biggest commission, okay, that I got in this kind of business, believe it or not, is 750,000 pesos in 1 week. Wow. Some of you may believe it, some of you may doubt it. It's your choice. It's your choice. Pwede mong paniwalaan, pwede mong pagdudahan. Pero ang tanong is, kung magdududa ka, magbabago ba ang buhay mo? May nakita ka na bang yumaman ng puro duda?
Wala.
Ang yaman itong taon to kasi puro duda eh. Lahat ng taong yumaman, may lakasan ng loob. Lahat ng taong yumaman, namuhunan. Lahat ng taong yumaman, one way or the other, tumaya. Tama mali?
Tama.
Tama mali?
Tama.
You cannot win the lottery without buying a ticket.
Yes.
Nangangarap kang manalo ng jackpot sa loto, hindi ka naman tumataya ng ticket. Ano bumili ng ticket? Pwede ba yun? Now, lottery is a game of chance. It's a game of chance. Now, in Sante Barley, it's not a game of chance. You just have to work on it. Work on it really hard. Yung nangyari sa akin, 5 companies, top earner, do you think it's luck? Do you think it's luck?
No.
Luck has nothing to do with it. Wala pong kinalaman ng luck doon. Wala pong kinalaman ng swerte doon. Now, going back to my question, why I decided to join Sandy Barley. So, after 20 years in the industry, ang frustration ko, wala akong makitang kumpanya na nagtagal. Yung pinakamatagal ko, 8 years na. So, the company that I've been with the last time was closed down. It decided to close down December of 2015. So, when it closed down, I was searching for another company that I could call my own, my home, and I would do it again back from scratch. Now, alam mo kasi, for the first timers, if somehow you became successful in this kind of industry and if you already made a name in this industry, other companies, without mentioning names, would buy you.
Yes.
Would give you an offer.
Yes.
Right? And I have encountered, and I have witnessed, and I have experienced so many offers. There was this one company, years ago, he offered me 3% of the entire company sales. I turned it down. 10 years after, we get to see each other again, and the first time we saw each other, ang bungad niya, 10 years ago, you turned me down. Right now, my company's averaging, sabi niya, 6 million a day in Nigeria, 7 million a day in the Philippines. You still want to turn me down? And I just smiled at him. For some reason, hindi ako na-frustrate, hindi ako na-apektuhan. Smile lang. For some reason, kapag kumausap ako ng ibang kumpanya, ang unang sasabihin nila ang unang tanong nila is, magkano kailangan mo? And I don't know, for some reason, tuwing tatanungin ako ng gano'n, imbis na matuwa ako, nato-turn off ako. The networking industry all over the world is one industry in which very controversial siya. Maraming negative sa networking. Yes, maraming networking company nagsara.
Yes.
Maraming networking company gumawa ng illegal.
Yes.
Maraming networking company nagsara, tama?
Yes.
Huwag kang mag-alala. Marami ring parlor nagsara. Marami ring computer shop nagsara.
Tama.
Marami ring restaurant nagsara.
Tama.
Marami ring ibang negosyo nagsara.
Tama.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Hindi lang sa networking. Tama? So, for some reason, every time these companies would give me an offer, I would always turn it down. You know what I like about Sante, why I entertained it? The first time I get to talk with the owner, the CEO, Mr. Joey Marcelo, the first line that went out of his mouth was when sabi niya, unahan na kita. Sa company ko, walang offer. Nung sinabi niya yon, in my mind, sabi ko, sige, open ako, usap tayo. Okay? Never gave any offer. Okay? Nung sumali ako ng Sante, given na, maganda yung product. Maganda ba yung product?
Yes.
Okay. There are certain products that you cannot offer to everyone. Example. Wag na lang. There are certain products that are only for females. Tama? Na hindi pwedeng gamitin ng male. Right? So, ang product na sa atin, pwede ba sa lahat?
Yes.
Juice? Yes. All kinds of people from different walks of life, different cultures, different nationalities, different religions, pwede. Okay? Now, nung nakausap ko si Mr. Joey Marcelo, okay, ang tinignan ko, hindi yung produkto. Ang tinignan ko, hindi yung marketing plan. Because given na yan, yung marketing plan na yan, trabahuhin mo lang, kikita ka. Tama ba?
Yes.
Whether you are in the company who has a plan of multi-level, uni-level, binary, any kind of system, there's a top earner in those companies, so you just have to work on it. Kikita ka. Lahat yan may kitaan, tama? Ang tinignan ko, hindi yung kumpanya. Ang tinignan ko, yung may-ari. So I asked so many questions, personal questions about this guy. And so I asked him, what products are you offering? We're offering barley. What does it do? We promote barley to help people become more healthy. Right? So tinanong ko siya, what's his lifestyle? And then I found out he's into triathlon. And then I found out he doesn't drink. And then I found out he doesn't smoke. And I found out he doesn't want to stay up late at night. As much as possible, he wants to sleep at the right time, wakes up early in the morning. So is he practicing what he's teaching?
Yes.
Okay, then I found out he's the first and only multi-level marketing company who decided to put up his own clinic or wellness center and a gym and a sports rehab facility. So is he walking his talk?
Yes.
Yes. And then I asked him about his family. He's a family man. The relationship together with him and his wife is intact. He has good kids, into good school, honor students. So maayos ang pamilya?
Yes.
Maayos ang buhay?
Yes.
Maayos ang disposition sa buhay?
Yes.
Yun ang tinignan ko. Nung nakita ko na matino siyang tao, susunod na lang para sa akin yung negosyo. Kasi pag matino yung may-ari, pag tama mag-isip yung may-ari, pag stable mag-isip yung may-ari, stable yung kumpanya.
Yes.
And one thing what I love about this company right now, we're just starting. Other companies, they have been around for the past 10 years, but after 10 years, they are experiencing the plateau stage. Alam mo kung saan kakikilabutan sa Santi Barley? Okay, 10 years is the foundation stage. 10 years of solid foundation. But I'm telling you now,